Hey guys, this is JB3 and we're back with FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition with Morecambe FC. We move on into the off-season, so we are going to do a recap of the season and the players. So we'll do a squad report. We're also going to sim all the way up through the off-season and into the first game of League One after we were victorious in the playoffs. And we moved up a league from League 2. So the first thing that we'll do is we will go into the squad hub. We will go through a squad report for you guys. So we'll just start with the top players. We'll also go through and find out who we're going to list on loan and who we might list as transfer. So we'll start with Austin Owazi, who is far and away our best player at this point. He brought us all the way through the season at goalkeeper. His status is potential to be special. He has everything that we need. So if we go into his attributes here, we'll see his goalkeeping attributes is 74 for diving and handling, 66 and 62 for kicking and possession respectively, and then also a 75 for reflexes. So we are going to list him as block offers. There's no way he's going to leave us, so we're just going to leave that as it is. So we'll come in here. We have Stefan Saric from Croatia. You can see his attributes here. He's 3-star, 3-star, 5-7. A little short, but great crossing. Going to be great on the wing. Had a good season there. Had some good, flashes of greatness. Had a couple different assists in his only 12 games played. He had 3 assists, so really good player here for us. Also listed as an exciting prospect, so we're probably going to block loan offers for him. He's going to be one of our players, and in League One we're going to need everyone we can get. We have Julian Lecante, who is from France. He's the new right back, has potential to be special. Only played in a handful of games, but definitely shored up the back line. Hopefully we can keep getting him a little bit better. This way we can avoid those crosses into the box. Abbas Al-Harnani is the wing from Saudi Arabia. You can see he does play a few different positions, so he plays on the wing, also could be a cam. Showing great potential as his status, so should be a good player for us in the upcoming years. Came on, had 1 assist and 1 goal in just 17 matches, so hopefully he can get a little bit better with his scoring, but definitely has the potential. Mats Magnusson, the center back from Sweden, showing great potential. Definitely shored up our back line there. Did end up with a goal in the playoffs, so good header, but I don't think that will be his main role. It's going to be all about defense and marking and just trying to stop those crosses that we had trouble with against last year. We're also going to block offers for him as well. Ederbol is our central defensive midfielder, an exciting prospect. Our captain definitely did a good job distributing the ball. Had, I believe, almost 8 assists last year. Only had the 1 goal, but definitely a good distributor and good defensive player. He can play the center back role too, so if we ever want to go to 4th back, we can. So good flexible player. Gonna keep him as well. If we got a loan, maybe I would take a look at it, because we do have Green, who could maybe fill that role, or maybe we could just change formation, go 4 at the back at some point. Romano is the right midfielder from Italy, showing great potential, but is out for 5 months with a torn ACL. Lucas Park, not a whole lot of potential, no potential rating, but definitely good offensive player. Scored most of our goals, had 13 goals, 9 assists, and 44 appearances last year. So we're definitely going to keep him around. He might be kind of one of those unsung heroes where he doesn't have the best potential, but constantly puts the ball in the back of the net. Alfonso Cabral is the right back, or the right right back or left back. Again, no potential, so we might move him on. Maybe we'll look for a loan for him. This way we can get him out and hopefully grow maybe that potential if we're lucky. Miguel Cruz is the left back, could play center back as well. No potential as well, but gives us a little bit more depth at right back and left back. We need to get a couple more defenders in for the upcoming season, so that's something we'll take a look at. But at this point, yeah, maybe we'll take him at a loan as well. If we get something that's great, but we won't actively try and get rid of him. Mateo Fuentes, who is our scout future star, and this is the sad part too. He doesn't have any status, and he's a future star. So 61 did have the broken ankle, so was out for 3 months, but definitely did play pretty well. He was our second leading goal scorer with 9 goals and 3 assists. So I think what we'll do is we do have the depth, and maybe we'll try and get him a loan. This way, maybe that potential will grow. Maybe we can get him up into the 80s or something like that for the future. Kyle Gomez, another one of those great scorers, had 8 goals, 5 assists, 60 overall. Doesn't have, the most potential it looks like at this point, but still a good role player that we can, lead us in League One, be a goal scorer, and then as we move up the leagues, maybe come off the bench. Qasim Ahmed is 58 overall, so we can't see his potential, but I believe it's there, so we're going to have to keep an eye on him and see how he goes for the upcoming season, but we will list him as a loan. This way, maybe we can grow him without having to play him. We do have a lot of midfielders, so we're going to have to try and get some of these guys out on loan because we do have more people coming in from the youth academy. Same thing with Ade Akora. He was good up front for us when we had all those injuries, but only did put in 1 goal, so we will have to put him on the wing. He had really good defensive play too, so we liked him, but we'll put him on loan to see what we can do for him. Jordan Burns is a 57 overall, so we can't see a lot of these different players and their potential, so we will list them at loan. We do have the depth, so we'll just see what we can do with them. We do have Josh Tremblay. We have Colin Henry, who was also hurt, but I think was a good offensive player, but we do have Moses as well, so we'll list all these guys as loan. Wolf is going to be leaving as soon as the transfer window opens. Walid Qasim is new out of the youth academy, signed him right at the end of the year, so we'll try and get him a loan. Taylor Green, same thing, doesn't have a lot of potential, I believe, so we'll list him as a loan. Kleber Menez is leaving the team as soon as the window opens. And then we have Francisco Tavares, who I think we're going to offer as a transfer. We don't really need him. I think Moses and Henry and Fuentes, if we don't lose all of them, isn't going to really help us. We do have some youth academy players that we can always bring in. Dennis Cuddy will leave as soon as the window opens. And then Alessandro Branco is a 52. We'll try and get him out. He does have the potential, so we'll hopefully get him out on loan so we can grow him. Moses is a good player. We have him up front. He's 51 overall. We'll leave him in there just because he does give us that pace up front. I think he did make a difference as soon as he came into the squad. Daniel Mpuba, same thing, has the potential, but such a low overall. We don't really want to bring him in. And then Daniel Banks really never got into the squad, so he's going to be joining Plymouth as soon as the window opens. And then we have Tyler Kerr, who's a really good offensive player. He may not have the overall, but was a good spark off the bench. We'll offer him as a loan, 47 overall, and we do have a deep midfield. So that will do it for the squad report. That's who we're going to offer on a loan, and we'll have to see how they grow. We do have a transfer offer for Abbas Al-Dahanani at 1.1 million. We are going to reject that. I think we need him to be a good player for us in order to survive in League One. We do have a budget increase of $2 million, so that will bring our total budget for the upcoming year at $3.4 million. So we are here for our final report for Argentina. So we'll go through this. We have a couple players, 87 overall, but real low overall. So good potential, but not great overall. So that doesn't really help us. And we do have 68 overall. He's 15, 50 to 66. I think we'll bring him in and see what he can bring us. Good enough potential, or good enough evaluation at 110,000. That will do it for us in Argentina. We don't have a lot of success, but we do have the one player at 15 who can hopefully bring us some future. So we are here for our final report here in Mexico. We do have a couple players that maybe can bring us some future players. We have Ivan Diaz, who's a goalkeeper, real low overall, but we have the depth at goalkeeper. Just might want to bring in one more to give us a little extra help. And then we have Oliveira, who is 47 to 61, 71 to 91. So we are here for our final report in the Ivory Coast. We only have the one player in Modeste Fofana, who is also a goalkeeper. We have all these goalkeepers, but we'll have to see how each one of them grow. Eventually we'll drop them. So we'll bring him in just to see how he does. Maybe after a couple of months, if he's not growing, we'll get rid of him. And that will do it for us here in the Ivory Coast. We do have a transfer offer for Francisco Tavares, and I think he doesn't really have any good future value, so I don't think it's going to get much better than the 84,000, so we'll accept that and move him on. So we are going to bring in a new scout in Patrick Turner. He's a 4-star, so hopefully he can help us bring some extra players. He is from England, and we don't have many players from England, so we want to try and build some more homegrown talent, so we'll send him out for 3 months to England. We'll take Christian Alonso and send him off into, let's send him to Portugal, see if we can't find the next Ronaldo. And we'll take Ethan Griffiths and send him on into, let's send him to Germany. We haven't had any players from Germany yet, so we'll send them on for 3 months. So we are here for our first preseason matchup. We will see what happens. We'll sim through this. And we take the win 2-0 as Park nets 2 goals. So we do have another transfer offer for Francisco Tavares for 88,000. So maybe we can get an extra $4,000 for him. So we have a loan offer for Josh Tremblay. He did get into the squad quite a bit, but we do have a lot of depth at that midfield position between him and Jordan Burns fighting out for a spot, so we'll accept that loan offer. So we're here for our second preseason matchup. We'll go with the same starters and see what we can do, and we go down 1-0. So we have a loan offer from Blackpool for a 1-year loan for Walid Qasim, and we will accept that and get him out and hopefully grow him as a player. So it looks like Walid Qasim's loan move was rejected, Tremblay has been moved out for a year, and Tavares has been sold, and we will get an extra $50,000 for him. And it looks like we do have a loan offer for Park, who we will reject as we need him to be our main striker. So we're here for our third preseason matchup in the group, and we'll see what we can do here, hopefully bounce back from that loss, but we can't. We go down 1-0. So we do get an extra $350,000 for our preseason matchup. So we do get a 1-year offer for Afonso Cabral, and we will accept that and try and get him out. We also have a loan offer for Branco, and we'll also try and get him out. So Branco's loan offer was rejected, but we do have another loan offer for Walid Qasim for Barry, so we will accept that and see if we can move him out this time. So it looks like Cabral will be loaned out for 1 year, and hopefully he will grow and come back to us a bit better. We do have a transfer offer for Zach Mills, who is one of the leftover real players from the original Morecambe FC team, so we will move him out. So Walid Qasim's move was rejected again, but we do have a move for Jordan Burns, so we will accept that and see if we can get him. So we do have a move for Miguel Cruz. We will accept that and see if we can get him out, as we do have Cabral as well. And it looks like Zach Mills will be sold and an extra $60,000 added to the transfer budget. So our loan offer for Cruz has been rejected, but we do have a transfer offer for Jason Oswell, who is one of the leftover real players who we will transfer out, hopefully to Crew Alexandra. So as we come to the end of July, right before our first game in League One, we will take a look at our youth academy. We have Stephen Adebola, who is a 51 overall keeper, 75 to 81 potential. We have Johns Kolobali, J-E-C, Jack. We're going to call him Jack. 15-year-old from the Ivory Coast, 52 overall, 68 to 88 potential left midfielder. Oliveira, 55 to 71, 89 potential central defensive midfielder. Thobalt Barrett, who has really good potential. Hopefully he will grow his overall. I think it's still a little too low in order to even try and get him a loan. So 54 to overall currently, but 80 to 90 potential. Pretty good stats here, as you can see. Good ball control, good dribbling. Not great shot power, but should be a good distributor of the ball. Ivan Diaz, who's the goalkeeper we brought in, 47 overall, 66 to 86 potential. Fabio, who we thought was going to be good, has a good overall at 57, but 74 to 80 overall potential. Jan Sorberg, 55 overall, 78 to 84 potential, right back from Sweden. Victor Magnuson, 82 to 88 central defensive midfielder, 54 overall. Gregorio Moyano is a cam out of Argentina, 53 overall, 68 to 86 potential. And Modesta Fofana, 44 overall, 65 to 80. So that will do it for us here as we come up on our first game in League One, which will be our next episode. So hopefully we can keep growing. We can grab some more players in the next squad report for our scouts. Hopefully our new scout will bring us back some exciting English players to bring into the squad. As always, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the content and you're enjoying the series, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And also hit the like button, leave a comment if you want anything to change or you have any suggestions. And until next time, guys, have a good one.
Follow,